laugh.
Dogs have feet.
Yeah, no, it was good. Fired up a bit of Rocket League. I do enjoy it. Like, I probably just don't play it enough to be able to. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm getting a little better every time I play it.
Yeah.
But thankfully, like the matchmaking's pretty forgiving, really, because I think we're all quite a low level.
Yeah.
I don't too bad when I'm playing with you guys, really. You know. Oh yeah. Oh no.
There we go. Update the title. Bit more relevant there. Oh, we've got Doom on now. Right.
Which Doom is it? Which
It's just like the original Doom.
Oh, like the original soundtrack. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's a bit loud actually.
Yeah.
I like it just quiet enough to be in the back there. It's about right.
Yeah, just so it's not.
Just so it's just in the back, so it covers all the shitty hissing and crappy mic qualities.
So it covers
That's the stuff.
That's what you want.
That's what you want.
Covering that layer of shite there.
I might just draw a separate spider here.
Oh yeah. Is this did Chris just describe to you like a?
Yeah, I just kind of got like a thing with notes. Let's just actually, I'll just use this as a guide because yeah, it's a bit hard to eyeball it.
Yeah. So where's he got the idea
I'm
from?
just going to.
This
isn't actually for Chris because Chris hates spiders. It's like his ex-girlfriend.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, she just hasn't stopped mothering about it, so he's asked me to do it.
Yeah.
And
You like spiders then?
yeah, it's just like.
That looks cool. So I can guess.
Yeah. That she wants it in 3 styles, but there's just like barely any feedback, so I'm just kind of like, I don't know. What do you want?
What do you want from me?
Nothing more I can do.
Supposedly, like, I don't know. Has she seen out what you've done so far? Has she seen like this?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh right, okay. So she knows like oh, that's good.
I'm not sure what her reaction to it was.
So she has seen it, but you can't remember if it was a good or.
It was. I mean, make the spider smaller. That was one of them. So I have made the spider smaller.
Oh really? Oh okay.
Yeah.
How big was it before? Like a lot bigger than that, or was it just kind of like?
It was like, yeah, it was quite a lot bigger. Took up quite a bit more space. But I just thought because she's quite slender, it'd have to be big to be noticeable, kind of thing. It'd be hard to get a lot of detail in a smaller one. You know what I mean? So I just thought I'd go bigger, but I'll just design the thing and I'll let the tattooist worry about that.
So is this what she's going to take in and have?
Yeah, I think so. She probably won't have it done. I don't know.
No, make sure she does. Just like,
you are getting this fucking tattoo right now. I'm gonna knock you out and tattoo it myself if I have to.
She just comes to and it's just like a really shit.
There's a big fucking dick with spider legs on it.
Just blatantly just a cock and balls with like little legs.
I just couldn't hit myself.
Yeah. So suppose like if you took that if she took that into a tattoo artist, they'd probably.
They can kind of modify it, you know, to fit them. But I'm trying to like kind of give it. I went with a more traditional style just for the sort of sake of you know, making it a bit more something that a tattooist would be used to doing, kind of thing. So they, but I just don't know what kind of, like, she just says 3 styles, but there's no idea. I've no idea what 3 styles. There's a billion styles, you know what I mean? So I guess I'll just do whatever.
I mean,
I'll just do 3 styles and be like, there you go, 3 styles. Can I go now? We done here?
We done? Felt like you're trying to get out.
We happy? Jules, we happy? We happy.
Yeah. Opens the suitcase, it's just got that spider in it.
Yeah.
Just like cock and balls with the legs coming out of it.
You happy, Jules? We happy.
There you go. Yeah, I was looking good though. Oh, you know, I remember what I was going to ask you now. I watched a film the other night where, like, I think the idea of it was like more interesting than like the actual film. Yeah, I don't know. It just, I just got thinking about like the idea after it initially. I think was more appealing than what they did in the movie. But basically, it's like it's a guy who he's going to, like, I'm not sure if they go into specifics what planet that it is that they're traveling to, but the idea is he goes into like stasis on this ship. Like all these people are being taken to start like this utopian civilization on another planet. So they all get on like this massive ship, and they all go into like this cryo sleep thing. Because wherever it is they're going, like this planet, it takes like a super long time to get to. I think it takes them like 90 years or something.
Yeah.
And the guy wakes up thinking he's there, and like the ship like greets him and stuff. It like meets him or whatever, and it says like, "Oh, welcome to whatever," and he realizes something's wrong because when it wakes him up, it's like he's on the ship. Nobody's there. There's nobody there to like greet him or anything. There's nobody like on the ship. It's just like piloting itself. And he's dead confused because he's just like, what's going on here? Where is everyone? Should we all be like awake by now? And his thing's like he's been woken up too early basically. He's woken up after like 1 year, and
he can't get back.
Yeah, and he can't like get back into his thing to like go back to sleep, and he's like, you can't get in touch with anyone to let him know because this thing's just like set on a course for the next like 90 years to make it his planet. But obviously by the time he's not even going to like to get there, so he's just fucking about on this ship, like he's you know, just making use of all the facilities and stuff. Like he's got like a swimming pool and restaurants and stuff. But obviously he's by himself because everyone else is like like asleep. But then it covers later on in the movie that like he has the option to wake people up to like and initially he kind of like doesn't do that at first. Like this was the question I was asking. Like I was just saying, like would you wake up other people on the ship? And if he did, like how would you propose to him that like how would you
birds, help.
I just wake up and I'm like, oh god, yeah, are we there? And you're like, yeah, no, exactly. Oh boy.
Well, here's the thing about that.
And I'm like, okay, I know full well, so it's like, oh no.
I'd wake him up, and then go and sneak in my cryopod and pretend to be asleep, and then just be like, oh shit, are we there? You know, it's just.
Also, you'd like wake up again and just be like, oh,
Whoa, what's happened?
whoa.
Oh, what did you wake up as well? Yeah, I did. Oh, I guess we're both awake. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, like that probably would like so.
If I was
Like,
gonna do it, I'd do it that way. I would definitely not
yeah,
tell them
yeah,
I did it on purpose. Because they just fucking like hate you. They try and kill you.
yeah. It'd just be
Because I imagine that's probably what happens in the movie. They probably just like
yeah.
hate him for doing it.
Or like in the like in the lad I was speaking to, he said what he'd do is like he'd wake him up and just be honest with him and just say like, look, walking up, I woke up too early, but I had to just wake someone up because like if I didn't, I probably would have just lost my mind and ended up just crashing the ship anywhere. Like because you're gonna spend 90 years by yourself. So he was like, yeah, I'll walk you up because like that's the best case scenario. Because if I didn't, I probably would have just gone mad and like just crashed the ship on purpose anyway. And I was like, what's he putting like the onus on them? Like it's that was that's the only option. He's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could.
Pause.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is you would go mad and you'd lose.
Yeah.
You'd just kind of lose your senses in a way.
Yeah. So supposing that's
So
because if you get
yeah.
It will be long before you just be like, oh, I just don't give a shit now. I'm on this.
It's
thing.
just like sorry guys, but time to wake you up, ladies and gentlemen.
I like the idea of just like waking everyone up, like real, like because there's thousands of people.
Pool pit. I'll just be like party.
You know, so everyone's really confused and like so.
I don't know if I'd prefer to be alone or just like trapped with people though. You know what I mean? Like I don't know which one I'd prefer. I think I'd give being alone a try and see how it was. But you know, if I did go mad, I'd just be like, well. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll enjoy it. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll be a good kind of mad. I can be like Tom Hanks in Castaway talking to like a fucking volleyball, you know, and might be good laughs. Might develop some psychotic bezies, you know, just. I'll just be like, yep, this is me now.
Me and Brian.
Yep. Brian. One of them wakes up and I'm just like, well, you know, it was Brian's idea. Like, use Brian's just like, well.
Well, this is the thing. Just looking, it's just a steaming pile of shit on the floor. It's like, Brian.
Just, yeah.
The guy's like, oh my god. Oh,
I see.
Nice to meet you, Brian.
Fuck's sake.
I don't know.
It's like, fucking hell. Be a lovely thing to wake up to, wouldn't it?
So, in the movie, what like actually happens? The guy spends like a year by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be a year, yeah, because it's got 89 years left. So, like, he does a year by himself, and like, so he just exhausts all his options basically of like getting in touch with people because he can't. He tries breaking into like other areas of the ship to try and get help, and he can't because everything's like off limits. It's kind of like he's only got access to so much stuff, you know, because he's just like a regular guy on the ship.
Yeah.
So he exhausts like all of his options basically, and he's just like in a bad. there's these robots that just go around the ship, you know, like Roombas, and they just like clean everything, and he just starts like fucking chasing around, like yelling at him and shit. Like he just gets really like dead hostile with these robots, Roombas barking at him and stuff. And then again, like after a year, like you can tell he's just like in a bad way.
It's just.
He's kind of not by himself. They cheat a little bit because there is another person like on the ship that he has like conversations and stuff with, you know, so he can just, I suppose, because they just need a way for him to be able to express what he's thinking and stuff. And
Yeah.
it's like a robot. It's not like an actual person.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
an automated thing behind a bar that just
Depends how good that AI is on that, really.
Yeah, you know what? Because like he does have a lot of conversations with like that as well. He spends a lot of time just talking to that thing.
I mean,
in the bar.
if it actually can understand the conversation, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
Because it'd just be like, I'd just be like, can you like learn to like make
Yeah.
robot people? Is there any way that's happening? Just, like, just kind of make some humans.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, could have always asked him, I suppose. No, I mean,
Is there any possible scenario where you can give me a blowjob, please, Mr. Robot? I really need one right now. I really need that blowjob right now.
I've been here a long fucking time. And you're a good-looking robot. He is a good-looking robot. Actually, he's just he kind of looks like it reminds me the robot from AI, not the kid, not Jesus, not the kid, like the other robot. Fucking hell.
It's been ages since I've seen it, but
yeah, the kid meets another robot like later on in the film, and it's Jude Law is the guy who plays that.
Oh, right, yeah.
A bit like him, and sort of acts like him a little bit as well.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like he kind of doesn't really show much empathy because the guy's like, yeah, I'm losing my mind, and the robot's just like, well, it is what it is. Do you want another drink? So he can't really like he kind of gives him advice. I suppose it still feels a little bit like automated. So like he's just like, oh, yeah, you want to top up? He's not really kind of.
Yeah, I suppose eventually you're just gonna start seeing the chinks in the armor kind of thing.
Yeah, like he'll start. Yeah, because I suppose over time you just realise like.
Whatever, the flaws in the design. I don't know if that's the right analogy.
He actually does start doing that as well. It's interesting you should say that because at one point he's doing like, he says to the robot like, "Why are you always like cleaning glasses? Because like I'm the only person here." And he's like, "Oh, I'm just programmed to do that." And he was like, "Yeah, but why though?" And he was like, "Well, people don't like it when you just stand there looking at them waiting for them to order a drink. Like that's usually always cleaning a glass because it kind of doesn't." And he's like, "Oh, right, okay, that makes sense."
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh shit, I never even thought of that. Yeah, maybe that's I do like the thought of him just standing there staring at you. It's like,
yeah,
I guess." So he does have a guy he can talk to. He does have like a guy. But eventually he decides like the robot guy's not enough, and he's kind of walking around just being crazy, and he spots like Jennifer Lawrence. He just spots like this absolute babe in like this in one of those cryo tubes, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm waking her up."
Hello.
He's just like, "Hello." But he kind of goes back and asks the robot if he thinks
he should.
It's if he should, if it's like a good idea. I don't think the robot kind of. He's just sort of.
The robot's
like. The robot's like, yeah, as long as you're honest with what you're doing, then like, then I guess there's no. Yeah, he's just like, you've got to be honest though, and he was like, I'll do that. And he wakes her up and just doesn't tell her. He pretty much does like what you said. I think he like.
Oh, does it?
And
she finds out.
To another bit of the shit, and then like 10 minutes later, he just kind of comes walking out, just like hello, like as though.
Yeah.
She's kind of acts like how he was.
So that actually happens.
Yeah. So he comes clean where he's like that he's been on the ship for like a year. That and he's not been able to figure out a way to get back to sleep and stuff, but he doesn't tell her that
he woke her up.
Yeah, that like he woke her up. So she's like, oh right, okay, so we're both. So she's like distraught because she realizes like she's fucked as well, with this guy. And then they both like start. They're pretty much like they start getting along like really well and stuff, which is kind of a bit boring because I could kind of see they were going to do that with it really. It's like, oh yeah, of course, it's going to be like a thing now. But I suppose they're the only 2 people on the ship, so it's kind of like, you know, what else are you going to do? So I suppose they kind of
Yeah.
know that. And he doesn't tell her, and then I still don't understand why. Like, there's just a seat, like they're in the bar, and then I'm probably ruining a lot of this film. Spoiler alert, whatever, because,
Spoiler alert.
yeah, spoiler 40 minutes in. By the way, I'm just ruining it.
Spoiler, yeah.
I've not said what it's called yet, so it could be anything.
Yeah.
But he goes to like the toilet while they're both at the bar, and then while he's she's like, yeah, I'm really happy and stuff with this guy. You know, he's just made a good thing out of a bad situation. And he was like, yeah, he has, hasn't he? Like, I'm glad he decided to wake you up. Like, you both.
Oh, the robot blabbed on him. So the robot just like.
Yeah, it just out of nowhere. I was like, holy shit! And she was like, wait, what was the last thing you just said? And he's like, oh yeah, when he decided to wake you up on purpose because he was like lonely. And then he comes back from the bar and he's like, oh shit, what's wrong? And I was like, holy shit, the robot's just like...
Fucked it up.
Yeah, just out of nowhere, the robot's just kind of like...
Just
I suppose like, it doesn't really lie, it's
like,
just sort of, yeah, and he's like... Oh,
that's why he said, you gotta tell the truth, because I'm gonna end up spilling the beans. Sorry.
Yeah, I bet maybe that's what it means, because it's like, if you don't tell the truth, like, this is gonna go to shit, because I'm just gonna end up... Like, because maybe that's his way of saying, like, yeah, I can't lie, so you guys will be honest. Yeah, actually, I didn't even think of that. That's probably what they were going with. Yeah, and then he's like, oh, and she's pretty like distraught. Yeah, so just
she's
kind of
like, fuck you now.
Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, understandably so. She's pretty pissed off. Yeah.
I'd be like, how about the photo up? That leaves things out, I think.
Yeah. Well, we're here now.
Who wants a bagel?
He wants another drink. She's like, I'm gonna murder you. Yeah, pretty much. He's not best pleased, put it that way. I just thought the idea, like, was probably more appealing than the actual like movie.
The execution of it.
Yeah, I feel like
it could have gone. They could have done more with it, kind of thing.
Yeah, I feel like maybe could have done.
Have you seen Moon?
No, I haven't actually. I've been recommended that a couple of times.
I think I might have recommended it, but
yeah, I've got it.
It kind of reminds me of that, really, like the plot, but
yeah.
But Moon's good, yeah. It's like the guy, you know, out of Green Mile. What's his name?
Tom Hanks.
Not Tom Hanks. It's like Wild Bill in that. I think his name's Wild Bill.
Like the
Yeah, it's like, he's frying now. He's frying now.
God, yeah. He's so frustrating, that character in that film. I just remember the last time I watched it, I was like, God, I hate that so much. Like,
what, the redneck one?
Yeah. Like, I just
not Percy though.
Yeah. I just remember feeling like really on edge, like when he's screaming, because he's just always doing something. Like he's not, but he is minting it though, because obviously like, that's kind of how he wants you to.
Yeah.
He does do a good job of it. Yeah. It's,
and you and then you kind of like him, and then you find out what he does, and you're like, no.
Yeah. It's just like, it's fucked up. Percy's like
He's like the guy who's the piece of shit you hate until that point.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Boise,
yeah.
you shit.
Oh, he stands on Mr. Jingles, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And he fucks up Edward Delacroix's execution, like by not soaking the sponge.
Shit, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh God, that's like, it's horrendous, that scene.
Yeah, this is like.
Yeah, it's just proper like. It's just I just can't forget like seeing that. I was just like, oh my God, it's just keeps going and going.
Edward Iroquois, electricity shall now pass through your body until you are dead. May God have mercy on your soul.
God, yeah. And then cut to 5 minutes later, and he's like a
He's
piece of bacon.
Yep, he's French toast.
Yeah.
He's actually French, isn't
Oh, is he really?
he? Yeah, he's French, isn't it?
Yeah.
I did the funny. I made it funny. Yes. Laughs all round, isn't it? Laughs all round.
Yeah. I haven't seen Green Mile in like... Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, that's something that's something that's worth watching a lot of times, I think. It's just a well good film.
I feel like I kind of... To be fair, I reckon I could watch it now and probably still appreciate it, because like if I leave, forget about... I suppose that's a perk of having terrible memory, really. You just leave it.
Yeah.
Just forget it, and then I can come back to it again, and it's sort of...
Yeah, I just rewatch so many films, me, because I just don't like modern films. I guess I'm kind of boring, really, you know, because I just can't. I'm just bad at giving new stuff a shot, you know what I mean? I'm just very hesitant, because I feel like my time will end up wasted, I end up hating the movie, or I'll just be like, can't get into it, or...
Yeah.
It's a bit of a not a good way to really look at it, though. Better off just giving some stuff a shot, really.
Yeah.
Probably loads of stuff I'm missing out on, really.
Can you remember the last
new movie that I watched? Oh, what was it? What was the last movie I enjoyed? That was... that's tough, you know.
I'm actually just looking through a list of new movies, because...
I don't know about new. You know, like, one that I've not seen before, basically, is what I mean by new. New to me, I guess, but,
Yeah.
what would be the last one? I can't remember.
You know what, if we were really organised, we'd make a note of what we were talking about, you know, so we don't end up repeating those.
Yeah, screw that.
No,
They can, whoever's listening can listen to us babble the same shit over and over again.
Guess what? Talking about Ren and Stimpy again.
Yeah.
Week in a row? Yes, it is. We'll talk about it next week. Oh, I know something else I was going to mention to you as well, actually. I've just reminded myself of.
What?
We'll say that for later. I want to know what recent movies involved in it.
Yeah, well, I'll try and see if I can remember that in time.
Yeah. I've got a couple. So I forgot about Split. Have you seen that?
Oh, Split, yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Because that's quite recent as well, yeah.
Yeah. I watched that a while ago, though. I definitely watched something that was new since then. That new to me, at least, since then. But yeah, I watched that a while ago.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, Split.
Yeah, it's good.
I don't know. I wasn't a massive fan of the you know, the movie they released afterwards.
Oh, Glass.
Yeah.
It was. It wasn't as good. It was. I don't mind M. Night Shyamalan movies, though. Even the not so good ones, I still kind of, they're entertaining for me, at least. So, I mean, they're not great. I mean, I think the best film he's done still is Sixth Sense.
Yeah, Sixth Sense is good. It's really good.
Like the first and the best. But I still enjoy his movies. Really, I still think they're just fun. You know what I mean? I feel like he's not afraid to they're a bit ridiculous, and he's not afraid of that. You know what I mean? And I just kind of like when directors do that. They don't take it too seriously, and it's just trying to make it too on the mark. You know what I mean? I like when it's a bit you know, like Quentin Tarantino as well does it, and it's just like
That's just what I was
it just
thinking.
kind of makes it, no matter what it is, it's just something interesting about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because really, you know, nobody's coming up with, like, I think a good movie is just the style in which, you know, it's not necessarily what it's about, it's more how it's executed kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't like that film that he did, Tarantino, that Hateful Eight. A lot of people, well, some people I know didn't like that because it was just nothing really happening. Have you seen that? Hateful Eight?
Sort of. I kind of watched it in the cinema, but like,
Fall asleep or something.
yeah, I don't know what it is. I have a hard time staying awake for like Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, that was a long movie. It was a long and it's slow paced and there's not much action in it. So yeah, you could easily fall asleep to it.
And I am very sleepy when I go to the cinema. It's rare that I fall asleep.
Really? You always fall asleep?
Yeah, I'm like notorious for doing it. I'll probably I've done sleeping a lot of movies. So it's like been for a long now. I think the last time we went, I just made like a proper effort to try and stay awake. I was like holding my eyes open. So
I just kept like falling asleep. Like my friend Tom tried to get me to watch Ghost in the Shell, the movie. And it's like well good animation and shit. And both times I just fell asleep. It was just like well insulted. It's just like
obviously proper like this thing I'm trying to.
Yeah, it's like a fucking really good, you know. But I was just really tired at the time. Was the main thing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't bode well, does it? And
No.
A lot of people fell asleep in the Hobbit movie. God, no.
Yeah,
Not the second. Like, I didn't mind the first one, but the second one was fucking shit. I just did not like that.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff about
That fucking barrel scene. Have you seen that? The barrel scene.
Oh, the dwarves in the barrels.
God. I was like, this is no. Just stop. No.
Yeah.
This isn't. This is like what 5-year-olds are like, kind of looking at this, just going, yeah, yeah, gonna jump on the thing and stab you in the head with the arrow, and then he. It's just like so ridiculous what's going on. It's just like it's funny. It's just a really, but it's trying to be cool, and it is just so fucking goofy.
Yeah, it's like the bits like that where I realise.
Every time Legolas comes on screen, you're just like, fuck's sake, here we go. Even in Lord of the Rings, it's just like, just comes on the screen, just uses his shield as a skateboard, skating down the fucking thing, shooting arrows at the orcs. And it's just like, fuck off. You know, that, like, why would you do that? Why would you, like, compromise your accuracy just to look cool?
Yeah. I get, like, I get that obviously he's supposed to be
I'm skipping this song.
With elf he is he like a wood elf or like or is he supposed to be like a I don't know, some sort of elf at least. But so no, he's supposed to be quite agile. Doing in like Fellowship wasn't too over the top, like as he does a lot of far-fetched stuff in that, but it never felt like too. I think for me at least anyway, I just remember the bit where he's fighting like the cave troll, you know, like towards the end, and like he's doing loads of mad stuff in that, you know, where he's trying to wrap it up with a chain and he's kind of jumping over it and stuff, like when he's swinging it like that. I just remember that not feeling like it was too much. I was like, yeah, that's
yeah.
That, like it's, you know.
It just got more and more ridiculous as it went on, and then it got to the Hobbit, and it was just like, you know what we need? The barrel scene.
We need them all in barrels.
And then, you just watch that, you just, like, fucking can't believe it.
That's pretty accurate, I couldn't believe it. You know?
It's like someone just like got the script and just did a big fucking diarrhea poo all over it and just went, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
This is brilliant.
Now,
Now this.
yeah.
100% yes.
I wasn't a fan of the whole.
The what?
I wasn't a fan of the whole barrels thing.
And then it just got like, and then after that, it was just like, they just like condensed all the action into that one thing, and then the rest of it was just like long and drawn out. I know Lord of the Rings is long and drawn out, but just the story of the Hobbit just doesn't. It's like the progression of the story just feels kind of insignificant, you know. Whereas in Lord of the Rings, it feels a lot more. There's a lot more at stake.
Yeah.
I could totally get someone not liking those movies, but
I don't know how much of that has anything to do with like the source material for the movies as well, because like there was the books aren't that long for the Hobbit, like, are they? They're not really like, there's not a huge amount of. I haven't read the Hobbit, but I do remember being told that like making 3 movies out of that original material that they had is like kind of probably stretching it out a bit.
yeah,
really, like, the
stretching it
book is
way
like,
too thin.
Yeah, to the point where
Then the barrel scene happens.
Yeah, and that's when you get shit like,
The
barrels,
fucking barrels.
That
Yeah.
kills my-
They're just like, how are we gonna do this? Hear me out. Barrels. Lots of barrels.
Oh, God.
Legolas jumping on your fucking. Legolas.
Yeah.
It's like, no, please. Please don't. Please stop.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. It's, you know, what else was
I'm such a negative Nelly.
It's alright, I'll be overly positive and then we'll kind of sort of
You balance it out. Yeah. I
Did
thought
you,
it was a gas.
Did you ever watch Parasite, Sam? Did you?
Oh, what was that again?
That's like the Korean movie. I think it was Korean. But that was only released.
You
like,
told me about that, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I didn't watch it for a while. I was having a hard time with the version of like
With
the
subtitles.
Stuff. Yeah. And
Have
then
you ever seen an Old Boy?
I've seen Old Boy. I do remember. I haven't seen it for like a long time, but I do remember Old Boy being meant.
Have you seen Train to Busan?
No, I haven't seen that. No, Train to Busan.
That's really good. It's a good zombie movie. It's the best one I've seen since. Well, I don't know if it's your cup of tea, but I really like 28 Days Later. It's the best one since then. I really liked that, but I'd say it's like the best one I've seen since that.
It's is it like Danny Boyle who did
28 Days, yeah.
28 Days Later?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember. I do remember enjoying it actually. Yeah, 28 Days Later. Cool. Well, I've not seen that for a long time.
Yeah, that just kind of spawned the whole running zombies thing, you know. That was kind of responsible for it. And then everyone started doing it.
Yeah, maybe that was. Yeah, that probably could have been like the first thing I remember.
I can't
seeing
remember anything before that. At least it popularised it, you know.
Yeah, unless there was.
It seemed to be.
Yeah. I don't know what the name is for like the. Whatever, it probably has got a name for whatever that variation just runs 40 miles an hour instead of just being really slow. You know? you know, the other thing I was going to mention to you was like the when you mentioned Nickelodeon earlier on, I didn't know unless you guys had shown me and then had forgotten. I saw the trailer for like that Nickelodeon Smash Bros game. Have you seen that?
Oh, I might have seen it.
Yeah, it's not like actual Smash Bros, but
Oh, it's a clone kind of thing.
yeah, it's pretty much. It pretty much looks like Smash, but you can play as like
The Nickelodeon.
Hungry or like
SpongeBob.
Or
SpongeBob has got to be in it.
Oh yeah, SpongeBob's in it. Yeah, there's a lot of references to like dead old Nickelodeon stuff as well. I thought like there's a lot of new stuff in there as well, which I reckon.
Have you played that? The Nickelodeon one?
No, I don't think it's. I'm not sure if it's out yet. I don't know if it's supposed to be like.
Oh right.
Later on this year. I'm not sure if it's been released, but it's coming out on like everything. I'm sure it's coming out on like Steam and all the consoles and stuff as well.
Oh sweet.
I don't think it's out yet. It does look cool. Like
Yeah, well,
if
they probably won't do a good. I don't know. Maybe.
yeah, I hope.
I haven't played a Nickelodeon game in ages.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what characters are in it because I did see. Oh shit! Yeah, Powdered Toast Man is like a playable character in it, and I was just
Really?
like, yeah, and I was like, that is such a weird. Like,
So Ren and Stimpy have got to be playable then.
Yeah, they must be surely. But
Can't
I was
just
like,
have Powdered Toast Man.
like, who's gonna know who that is?
Powdered Toast.
It's such a weird.
Man. Yeah, that is like such a minor sort of character in it. Like it's like
Yeah,
if he's in it, then God, there's got to be loads in there.
it's just like a lesser character.
Yeah,
within,
just like barely in any of the episodes, really.
Yeah.
And yeah, Powdered Toast Man. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I've got the list there actually. So
Oh
yeah, there's another way one as well. You can play as like Lena from, you know, like Our Real Monsters.
Oh, Blina, yeah.
Yeah, you know, like the striped.
What's that? I didn't know that. Yeah, it was Nickelodeon. Wasn't it? It's like the people who made Rugrats made that.
Well, even that as well. That was from like
Same animation studio.
Well, there's not as many characters as I thought there was actually.
Yeah. But
Do you want me to tell you?
Powdered Toast Man's one of them.
Powdered Toast Man confirmed.
Could they just not get the license for the other ones?
Yeah, it's making you wonder now. Actually, like, wait, there's gotta be. Oh wait, why is he not on the list?
Powdered Toast. Right, you've just smashed my dreams now.
Oh, he's gotta be.
Get it? You smashed him.
Yeah, I love the trailer, but I don't get why he's not on this. Oh no, there he is. Shit.
Yeah.
Ben didn't show Powdered Toast Man.
Just Powdered Toast Man though.
Just Powdered Toast Man, and he
Okay,
even says
that's
it's
so
didn't
weird.
show Powdered Toast Man.
I know, that's so weird. Powdered Toast Man's in it. Why is
Yeah,
Ren
it's
and Stimpy
just-
not in it though?
Yeah, it's.
Must be some licensing issue. Like they're just like this game studio that's making it's like, well, we'll give you Powdered Toast Man. How's that? It's like okay,
What
that's
about
it.
his Skippy show?
He's pretty funny. He's pretty. Powdered Toast Man's pretty funny.
What about this guy? Like, what?
It's like, come
what's
on,
that?
can we have Ren and Stimpy? And like, no. I'm afraid you can't afford those guys.
Like, you're trying to trade for something good, like, can you have Ren and Stimpy? No, you can have Powdered Toast Man if you want.
Powdered Toast. We can do you a Powdered Toast, but I'm afraid.
And 2 of the 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well.
2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them.
That's
You know,
like
you know,
infuriating. That into it. That's
yeah,
just.
that is great.
If they're just gonna release them as DLC, maybe that's the strat.
Yeah.
Because they do that, don't they, on Smash Brothers?
Yeah, they do actually. Yeah, they like.
Sort of don't want to give it to you all straight away. It's like we'll save. You'll get Powdered Toast Man, but that'll make you think, oh, where's Ren and Stimpy? Well, it's in the DLC.
Yeah.
We're gonna make him pay.
Maybe it is like because you can play as you can be SpongeBob SquarePants, Patrick, and Sandy as well, the squirrel. You can have all three of them.
Yeah.
It's probably I'm making a big deal out of this, but I don't care. This is a big deal for me. Just so strange that from Hey Arnold. Do you remember Hey Arnold?
Yeah.
You can play as Helga,
Helga.
but nobody else. Like, wait,
I suppose Helga is the only one who would be fighting in it, but
like, really,
I can't imagine like Hey Arnold just having a fucking massive headbutt. Just fucking smashing him in the face with his head.
Throwing his head like a football. Yeah. You don't get Raphael.
Yeah.
That sucks.
You get Michelangelo.
You do get Michelangelo.
Yeah.
And you can have Leonardo as well.
Yeah, I mean, at least he's the leader.
No Donatello, no Raphael.
Yeah, I mean, Raphael. And you want all the turtles, really, don't you?
Yeah, because they're all
just
they're
like,
all
it's a bit sad that two of them are there. You just want.
I can't get my head around.
Because you could just, like, literally just have a skin change, you know what I mean? And, well, I suppose they'd all have different moves, but...
Yeah. I'm really going down the rabbit hole there. I'm just trying to figure out if anyone's mentioned why the
going on.
The characters are so random. I think you're probably right. I feel like it's gonna maybe be like a license thing.
Either that, or they're just gonna release them as DLC.
Yeah, and they'll do them all the time. Yeah,
they'll be like, yeah, we can make some. They might just do what Smash Brothers does, really, and have players vote which character comes in, and then that's who'll. And I guarantee Ren and Stimpy will be voted.
Yeah. I'm just searching, like, weird stuff now, just trying to find anyone.
Probably more SpongeBob characters as well.
Yeah.
Like Squidward definitely would be in there, because they'd want, like, his ultimate to be Handsome Squidward or something like
that. Yeah, if you don't capitalise on that, that's just going to be devastating.
You just, like, his ultimate would be Handsome Squidward, and he'd just be, you know, doing that spinning thing that he does. You know?
Yeah. You can only guess that this will be just the initial roster. Chances are it'll expand with extra content like DLC characters, Battle Pass. Yeah. There's a hint we might see them further down the line as they're mentioning like Avatar characters as well, potentially including them. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I've never seen Avatar, but I bet it's good.
Yeah, Avatar was really good. I think Marie was telling me watched that for about 4 years.
Yeah, Marie.
Just consistently, and I finally caved in.
Because there's like several versions of it, so I don't know which one to watch. You know what I mean?
Oh, Avatar, like the
Yeah, there's like more than one series, I think.
Yeah,
maybe it'd be the original series that she's.
Yeah, I saw it on like I think I watched it while it was on Netflix, so I don't know how that was different to whatever it is they showed when it was like on TV. I don't know if it was different or not. Not too sure. But it is wicked though. It's really good.
Wicked sick.
Yeah.
Wicked sick.
Yeah. I think they should do.
Oh, I'm sweltering me.
Yes. Hot. Yeah.
Getting clammy.
That room of yours must be. I remember bobbing in there in the summer and just like. Ugh.
Yeah, it does get hot in here.
The training room.
Fun. Oh, jeez.
Have you ever been in like a sauna before?
Yeah, it's
It's
like
really
that in
like
here.
like
That's, yeah, I guess the time I can consider the time I've spent in the steam room and sauna as my training preparation for these times.
yeah. Yeah, I'm not very good with saunas. I don't
Yeah,
know what it is. I just can't deal with being like too warm. I don't get. I
yeah,
actually
yeah.
don't think how people do it.
Yeah.
Try before the
You do it because you can go in the plunge pool and be like, ah.
yeah, it is wicked when you come out and you jump in the pool. Like that's amazing.
Yeah,
But,
it's proper like good for you as well. Really, it's good for you.
yeah. There was this
Yeah, I just kind of get buzzed off
like
that. Yeah, like cooling down after it. Just like
yeah.
I feel like I've been through a flipping cheese grater. I don't know. Good shit.
I remember when we were in Germany, they had like the hotel we were staying in had like a gym and stuff, and it had soccer in there as well. When we went in, there was like a fucking German guy. He just kept pouring like more water on the rock shower just to try and increase the temperature, like in the room, like just to see how long it was sticking around. He just did that once, and I was like, right, I'm out. Okay, I'm good.
I'm just gonna nip toilet, Brett. I'll be 1 sec.
I forgot to tell you some of borrowed guitar. I've got a 7-string one.
Wires across. There we go.
Oh,
What were you saying, Brett? Sorry.
yeah, I've got one of Marv's guitars at mine in a minute. I've borrowed like a 7-string, you know, like the one.
Oh yeah. Do you like to play some for the audience? Play as a happy little tune. Yes. To the millions of viewers. There's your chance. Here's your big shot.
Oh yeah. So come on then, Billy Big Bollocks.
One chance. One opportunity.
Yeah. Play with some spaghetti. It's been mad getting used to it. But it's cool though, yeah.
Have you played much of a 7-string before? Or?
Not that much, to be honest with you. Like, this is probably the most consistently I've tried playing one. So it's.
Is it the one that he used in Formal?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's that one. Because he's got another 7-string now. He's bought like a John Petrucci.
Yeah.
I think it's a Music Man guitar, but like the 7-string.
Yeah.
Which is like. Yeah, really good. So he kind of doesn't play that one anymore. So I've been tinkering around with it. I've just put some new strings. I'm just kind of getting used to playing that. I was going to get some of the format stuff so we could have a go at playing it with 2 guitars. Because I never heard any of the songs with like, because they're all intended for like 2 guitar. Really.
Yeah, yeah.
I was going to get him to try and show me some of the parts, and we just have a go.
Yeah.
You know, just playing onto like a backing track or something.
Yeah.
Just because I've never actually heard of them with all the guitars, because I think we used to just try and build anything out, the keyboard or like whatever Jimmy was like doing on bass as well. I don't know how. Yeah, some of them sound like pretty difficult to play really, but I'll give it a go. See how we get on.
Yeah, it wouldn't be easy. Nothing in that band was easy.
No, like everything was pretty over the top. I think I wanted I don't know where I'd start really, to be honest. Maybe it would be better having it, but some of the easier. I don't know what. I don't think any of them were easy, to be honest. Like, what I consider to be easy is still probably going to be a problem. But I might try and give that a go. Yeah, that'd be good. I'll try and film it or something, or like do I don't know. I'll try and stream it or something like that. I'm not going to be ideal streaming setup for playing live is the only thing. I'm not really sure how I'd do it. Well, yeah, I don't know. But I'm gonna try and sort that out at some point. That'd be good. But I've just got it in a pretty basic tuning for now. It's just in like standard tuning, but the low string is just tuned to like a beat, so it's kind of just standard again, really, just standard over like sevens, play all the shit and stuff and chords or whatever that you would, but you just got like that low, bit of a low range to it as well. Yeah, sounds a bit nice now, got them strings on it. The ones that are on it before. I don't know what last time it was he changed them, but yeah, there was something.
Yeah, it's cool that you do it stuff together again, really.
Yeah, I think I don't know when we're gonna do that. I'll probably have to speak to him and see like when he'll be free. He's got a bit more free time now, which is good. So it'll be a little easier to arrange it all forwards.
Bowman's back. Guess he's back. Back again. Bowman's back. Back again.
Yeah, it's just always like it would have been like I think about having a go at like trying to play some of them songs like on a guitar, but then obviously it just poses a bigger problem. Like, what would you do with like the drums? Do you know what I mean? It's only because I play guitar more now, so like as opposed to the drums, like when I listen to them tracks, I think like, oh yeah, I wonder like how I'll sort of go, you know, like to see if I could try to learn them. But it would be give it a go, see how we get on. I might get like 5 seconds into like one of them, just be like, no.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm afraid no. Not for another 6 months.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to recommend that you stay here for another 6 months.
Yeah.
What's that film, Brett?
Oh shit! Can I get the quote again? Can I get it again?
Okay. What was it? I'll have to summon this. Use my. Oh, no. I'm afraid not. No, I'm afraid I don't see any other option but to recommend to the board that you stay here for another 6 months. It's like, no, I'll actually quote a bit more of it.
Yeah.
It's really, it's really helped me to have a goal. I was hoping that I'd be transferred to a minimum security ward, and I might have visitors. I was hoping that I could see myself. No.
Oh yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. I I'll be honest, I didn't know what it was at first. I almost thought it was like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but then when you mentioned when you said Sun, I was like, oh no shit, yeah, it's Terminator. I just remember like she just goes fucking crazy after like that bit.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't piss off Sarah Connor, just do what you want.
I think I mean, Peter always just go. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to recommend the board that you stay here for another 6 months. I just quote the stupidest shit. The most irrelevant quotes ever that no one else.
But I know what it is, so it's not like when
Yeah.
must have watched that enough times to. There's so much memorable stuff in like T2, like just like bits I just saw when I was like a kid that I've just not been able to forget about for like years or something, because it's just all so like
it was awesome. That movie.
Like the bit where like where Arnie calls John Connor's home pretending to be like him.
Yeah.
Like to test, like
and like. It's like, what's he saying now? He's like, I hear Dad's barking. He goes, what's the dog's name? He goes, Max. I hear Wolfie barking. Is he okay? Wolfie's fine, dear. Wolfie's just fine. When are you coming home? Oh. The first parents are dead.
Yeah, it's just like.
Just breaks the news, just like that. It's just like.
It just the way he said it, it's just like, your foster parents are dead. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And then when it cuts back to like his mom, she's just like skewered it's just so crazy. Like, but that whole scene is just like so good.
Yes. Him is here.
Hey.
What are you doing, lad?
Alright.
Yeah. Going on this room.
Mal's back.
Yes, he's back.
What's back?
We just got about
Mal. It's back. Everyone, it's back.
Oh. What was that?
That one's to me.
Yeah, it was,
Me tuning
oh yeah, popping in. Yeah, I was saying to.
Oh my stream. Well, I'm streaming this on thing. I might as well stop streaming it on here because I'm also streaming it on Twitch and Facebook and all that.
Oh,
YouTube. Teddy Pick.
How do you?
All
Is
those
it
bad guys.
do you just stream through one program and then that just you pick what you want it to send it to from that? Is that like?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ultimate power.
So you're just everywhere. If someone messages you on any one of those, so someone messages like you on YouTube, do you know, like, unless
Yeah.
we get that message?
It comes. Actually, I should actually go on the chat to see if anyone has messaged because I haven't been.
Yeah, I was just.
Max on here. Sorry, Mark. I didn't even realise he was in. And he just put "fuck Legolas" because it was slagging him off.
To go, fuck you, Legolas.
Fuck Legolas.
Fuck you going up the stairs in your little shield. You know.
You can smurf in twat in it. Legolas. Because he always asks for do some shit that's it's like, fuck's sake, he's doing it again. He's getting his dick out again. Fucking put it away, Legolas.
Yeah.
Would you like a brewski?
Oh, yes.
If you could bring us one, man, that'd be smashing.
Do you want a game of Rocket League or something? Guys. Oh, is it a bit late now for you, Brett? You're sneaking a check again. Go on, yeah. Go on, let me twist your arm, man.
You know, I reckon I could jam in a couple, you know. Yeah, it's Friday.
you can. It's not Friday, but let's pretend it is. Friday.
You're alright at Rocket League, I'm assuming. You've like put in the hours on that one.
It's definitely better than me.
Yeah. Well,
A lot
also
better than me.
Christ.
Oh, he's 3 leagues above me.
I've been known to hit a ball from time to time.
I've been known to locate certain things from time to time.
As long as we don't play hoops.
Oh yeah, fuck me, we suck at it.
Terrible at hoops.
I'm fucking even worse.
Like, it's,
I'm
yeah,
getting
I was
shit
struggling
hoops.
with that was the first time I played with it, like yesterday, I think. Like, I didn't even know about the other modes. He put like the air hockey thing on, and he put like hoops on as well. Hoops.
But you gotta excuse it because the dog was on his feet. So.
Dogs on feet. Second lads, dogs on feet. Told me.
It happened like a couple of days before you guys was on about it as well.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not
really?
because
I was just like commentating on his gameplay and I was just like, oh, he's flying off in a random direction. He was just like, I know, fucking dogs on feet.
I realised dogs on feet. Do you mean dogs on feet? The dogs on feet.
Dogs on feet.
I'm gonna be able to
Yeah,
one and say, dogs on feet.
And Brett just kept saying it.
Like,
No.
Yeah. Definitely want to let us know if dogs are on feet. Absolutely.
But I was like, oh, I missed the ball, dogs on feet. Oh fuck, it's just gone in. Dogs on feet.
Yeah, dogs on feet. Sorry, man. Understand, but dogs on feet. Yeah. I can't. Wait a sec. I was trying to find you on Twitch there, so.
I should be on Twitch. I should be on Twitch and YouTube and all the things. Oh, there's Mac. Sorry, Mac. Yeah, it was rude. It was. I always forget to switch. There's like, because I stream on this random app. It's just kind of like, what do you call it? It's like it's like a different interface. So it's like there's the chats. I don't know. Yeah, it's just not obvious when someone's chatting. It doesn't make a ping noise or anything like that. So I wonder if there's something in the settings. But oh, there is a settings.
Yeah, he should be to the big bollocks now. He doesn't need to alter the chat anymore.
Really big bullets. Let's see. Where we at?
My gifts.
Mark's fucking well good at Dark Souls though. He's got some hours on that. If you want to get invaded, I was like, Mark, will you help me out on Dark Souls? And just like invaded my world and killed me. It's like, this is hard, isn't it? Oh, no, I think he did help me with the gargoyles on the first one.
Oh yeah. I'm watching you on everything here, Stan. I feel like it's like Stan Foster TV.
Yeah, just got me on the 3 monitors. I'm just watching myself while sniffing my own farts. It's quite the. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's good. That's good shit. Just have another whiff of that fart.
You want
And
to
then,
do as well, or we've got apps now. I just want to see you on as many options as possible. I know he's there on Facebook as well. That's it now. I've got you on all potential viewing platforms.
Firing on all cylinders here.
Yeah, this is it now. This is the future. We got it.
Welcome to 2020. Welcome to 2023, bitches. Motherfuckers.
Later on in 2023.
Let's see. Have you been playing anything recently, Matt? I think you did mention last time you've been playing something. But I'm not sure. Who else got Cyberpunk? Did anybody get Cyberpunk here? Did you get that, Brett?
No, I never picked up Cyberpunk. I think like I was aware of like
did not turn out good, did it? It was just
yeah.
That was a big upset.
I
was like I was kind of flaming it on YouTube, and everyone was just like, "Yeah, but Witcher 3," and I was like, "Witcher 3's had 2 other games to kind of get where it is. This hasn't." And they're like, "Witcher 3, Witcher 3." I was like,
it's had a good amount.
I understand the Witcher 3 was good. Okay, everyone likes Witcher 3. I get that. I didn't really like Witcher 3 though. But
I've got Witcher 3 as well, and I'll never finish that game. I've got like the game of the year.
I liked Witcher 2 though. No one else likes that. I like Witcher 2. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I completed that, I think.
Alright, okay.
And but no one cares about Witcher 2.
Yeah.
All about Witcher 3. Just I just felt like it was just too hand-holdy, you know what I mean? I just felt like it was pointing me in every direction all the time, and it was just like...
Oh, on the third one?
Yeah. I mean, it was like that a bit on the second one, really. I can't really say that it was why I liked it, but I don't know, just... Cheers, Jimmy. This one.
Yeah. I played the second one. I only played like the new one. I didn't enjoy it. I'm just not sure like how they...
I mean, I kind of like the third one in some ways. Like, I thought it was like really nice looking and stuff, and bits of the story were pretty good what I did get through. But I just felt it could have just been so much better. You know what I mean? I just hate mini-maps and shit. You know, looking at a mini-map all the time, and it's just like I'm just looking at that, not these awesome graphics and shit. I'm just like kind of being forced to just look at this mini-map, because if I don't, I'll miss out on the thing I'm supposed to get or whatever. And it's hunt this, and it's like, oh, hunt this thing, hunt this monster down, and it's like, we're gonna kind of tell you where it is. You don't actually have to hunt it. You know what I mean? You don't have to like track it or use any skill to find it. It's just kind of like this. Here's our hunting mechanic. That's just basically just follow this trail of scent or whatever, and it's like the illusion of gameplay, but really you're just getting it's just like the game's just getting fuck's sake. And I'm just like it just breaks the immersion for me. I think they're just too afraid of making games hard now, you know, like, because people just can't, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's like...
I kind of got, like, excited at the idea of, it's kind of like more emphasis on hunting the monsters and stuff, and, like, doing the stuff that he's supposed to do, but it just kind of felt not... I just could have been... like more like I was actually in charge of what's going on. I don't know. It's just my little
I get what you mean. It would have been cool if obviously like the like maybe you dealt with it as though it was it's pretty, I suppose it's pretty traditional in that sense, in it, where you just got like your mini map and stuff, and it's like
it's just
levels for that.
AAA really. It's just the
which is Yeah, we should just sort of, sure that's what a lot of people like. Really.
Yeah, it's what's. I mean, it's not about. It's about. It's a business, so. Oh, Jimmy's spamming the Rocket Leagues. I'm gonna have to accept that.
Shit, should I be turning the Xbox on?
You should be, yes. I'm lying. Just do a couple highlights here and
I'm
there.
across someone's PC with a bit of advice.
Melting.
Sweltering like a stuffed pig.
God, if those are all individually made, that's gonna be rough. I think Jimmy might want to play Rocket League.
Just making sure they got the content.
Right, folks. I'm gonna have to say goodbye. So we could stream some Rocket League.
Yeah, just stream it.
Yeah.
We'll be back.